How's it going, everybody? Hope you are well. A little bit tired right now. I don't really feel like making this video, but this is something that keeps telling me that I should and gotta do it. So here goes. So I keep seeing all these things in the news. There was just a school shooting here in my state of Texas in a town called Uvalde. Then last week there was a shooting in Buffalo, New York. But my whole point is my point is there's a huge mental health crisis in America, especially. And it's just, I feel like we're not really addressing certain issues that need to be addressed. Like, people in this country, suffer from a lot of stuff, like drug addiction, alcohol addiction. Well, that's everyone in the world, I'm sure. But just like depression and anxiety is at an all-time high in this country. And like we're just not really progressing as a society as we should. It's not normal for people to be having panic attacks. It's not normal for people to have anxiety. It's not normal for people to have all this substance abuse problems, and that always existed, but like now all people of all walks of life are taking drugs for this, drugs for that, and pharmaceuticals, which I guess for some people could be necessary. I'm not one to like judge people taking them. We're just like, we live in this system where it's like none of this stuff is addressed, from a young age. Kids at birth, I don't know how their brain chemistry is, but I think parents and people need to be talking to them, and these people need to get some serious help. And I was watching a video on a channel. You should check him out. His name is Marcus Timmons. He goes by Big Herc 916. His video was "Has America Lost Its Mind?" And he mentioned that, and it's true, I've seen it too, where a lot of people are kind of walking down the street, so attached to their phone and technology, social media, movies, everything, computers, they're so attached to the virtual world, they're not in tune with reality. And like I said, these people are horrible to their surroundings. They're gonna get hit by a car. It's like they're that caught in the matrix. And no wonder we have all these problems. We're so disconnected. It's normal. It's like this country does not give a fuck about its own people, and it's like not to say that's everyone, but we're not really. How are these people, the past 20 years, all these, suicide rates have gone up, depression, anxiety, panic attacks. This has to stop. This is not okay for us to be living in. Investing, if we have our tax dollars, in other countries, and we're investing all this kind of shit, we need to have more mental health centers and stuff like that for people that really need help, the homeless, or people that have serious drug addiction issues, mental disorders. It's a huge problem, man. And it's just it's okay, a lot of people suffered, and this country does not give a fuck about them at all. But it's a personal responsibility too. I'm not claiming people should be victims or anything. No, a lot of this is personal responsibility. People need to take care of their own mental health. Just society preaches, and especially Hollywood, all these things, it's superficial, hypersexualized clothing, just super materialistic things, a new pair of the new Lamborghini, the new mansion, the new this, the new that, but no one focuses on what's going on up here. It's all of this world. It's really sad to see. But that's just kind of encouraged, just to have those, kind of superficial things in the world. And it just kind of stems too, a lot of these mental health issues kind of stem from, people's childhood trauma. I know a lot of piece of shit parents, abuse their kids, hit their kids, slap their kids. All this disgusting stuff happens. And it's fucked up. And it's a generational curse too. Like, a lot of these families, like, it's okay to beat your kids. It's okay to manipulate someone. It's okay to abuse someone. And I don't give a fuck what kind of culture it is. If it's European, African, Asian, it's fucking bullshit. Any extremist group, a lot of extreme views, extreme religions. And I'm a spiritual dude. I believe in Jesus. I believe in God, parts of the Bible. But I think religion's not good, and it's extreme, and certain parts about it I don't like, but parts I do like, about the Bible is, treating people the way you want to be treated, the Ten Commandments, stuff like that. Love thy neighbor. Kind of going all over the place, but I just want to, it's important to address these things as a whole. Initiation, I think, we have to go back to parents to challenge their kids, put them through, challenging situations, but reward them for their hard efforts and their knowledge that way. This whole school system of, like, if you get an A, you get, pizza parties, and if you get you get an F, you fail, and you're a failure of life. You're a bad person because you get an F. Like, shut the fuck up, These dumbass teachers, Failing's a good thing, You fail, so what? You learn, you pick yourself back up. That's how it should be. In schools, you fail, and they think you're like a horrible person, and like it's the end of the world. Oh my God, you got an F. Okay, you got an F. Learn from it and move on. This is a stupid American societal culture. We put pressure on people. It's not healthy, and it needs to stop. Definitely needs to stop. Also, too, these narcissistic personality types, people, when these people fuck and they make children, the kid's gonna be fucked up because these people lack empathy. They lack that human warmth. They lack, humility. They lack strength. This overall garbage people, these people shouldn't reproduce. These people, that's why, so many people are fucked up now on top of all the stuff I just said. Can go on and on about this, but yeah, I didn't want to make this video. Like I said, I'm fucking busy today, but all these things need to be addressed. Hope you found this to be helpful. Have a great rest of your day, peeps.